All right, we live. Look at that.
Yeah, we have Cyborg versus Hulk. This is the second match on the Kasai Pro Grand Prix back in 2020 from Dallas, Texas. I was on Cyborg's corner actually, and this is fireworks from the beginning.
Look at that.
There you go. Look at this.
You're gonna see your thumbnail really quick. Watch.
Whoop.
Now,
There you go. So,
fucking love Cyborg.
just the backstory of it. Cyborg's always a fighter that starts and wants to warm up during the fight. And Hulk is exactly the other way around. He starts at 1,000%. So
I was say Hulk was owing money to Cyborg because he was so aggressive.
yeah, it looked like,
Story,
right?
you know, like that was a loan in 2005.
Yeah, this is I think this was the third time they fought against each other, and Cyborg won them all.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at Hulk trying to get a Americana from the bottom. That's crazy. So what happens is I was talking to Cyborg back on the backstage, and I said, man, you have to start, or you have to go all in from the first second. Can you do that? And he goes, yeah, let's do this. Let's go 1,000%. I'm gonna go for his legs right off the bat and try to take him down right away so I can work on top position since the beginning. And that's exactly what he did. So he suffered, as you can see, he suffered a cut in his first match. And his eyebrow is bleeding nonstop. And I said, man, you better score at the beginning, because if they stop the match and you're losing or it's even, you might lose the match.
And they checking all the time.
Look at that. Look at that back.
That's something. Look at this.
That one was beautiful. Back suplex, cyborg style.
And they check
That's how he
cut,
does
like
it.
every time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is Cyborg went all in on the very first second for the double leg. Then Hulk tried to do a Seoinagi, and then Cyborg was able to control his hips and put him to fly. It was a beautiful takedown.
2 points.
They always
do
going to
that,
show,
right?
yeah, 2 points. And now it's going to take a little time because they have to wrap that bandage over Cyborg's head, around Cyborg's head.
So look, I'm going to take the time. I'm going to thank Shroombar.
There you go.
Thanks for supporting us, guys. www.eatshroombar.com. You get 10% off and free shipping anywhere in the United States.
You know why I don't have mine here?
It's help because you ate it all.
You know where? On the mountains.
Yeah. Look
When
at
I was
that.
snowboarding, that's all I had in the mountains. I got like a couple of Shroom inside my jacket, and I ate them while snowboarding there. It was perfect. The perfect
Did you
snack.
feel the effects of the mushrooms? Like
I'll tell you what, I felt great in the mountain.
yeah.
I felt great. I felt like
That's
$1 million. It's good. It's healthy. You feel like you get more focused, and it doesn't give you that jittery that pre-workouts do, or caffeine or shit like that. And I just felt great. So
Yeah.
I felt like I fed myself, that I was like, okay, I'm not hungry. I'm focused. I can keep going on. And it just saved my day.
I only remember feeling that way when I used Shroom Tech from a company called On It.
Yeah.
But
Back, yeah.
a Shroom Tech bottle is like $90. You get a whole box of Shroombar for like $25-$30.
There you go. And it's still delicious. Shroom Tech
It is
doesn't taste
delicious.
anything.
Shroom Tech tastes like shit.
Yeah. Exactly. So there they go. Same position, back to the same position, middle of the ring. Cyborg's on the perfect situation where he's on top, half guard, with controlling the hips. That's where he wants to be. So he's gonna ride the legs, which is what he does best when he's on top. He's gonna ride the legs and try to pass his guard. And Hulk was able to frame and close guard. So Cyborg is now going to start passing the whole technique that he uses. You see that he's always like trying to get together, like and put a lot of pressure on Hulk while driving his hips and shifting his hips all the time, which he does really, really well. I think one of the best guys to do it is Cyborg. He shifts his hips like no one.
How long ago was that?
That was 2020.
Okay, 5 years.
Yeah, that was beginning.
And if you think, oh yeah, he's getting older, he was silver medal of ADCC last year.
Exactly.
It's like he's getting younger.
Yeah, it's incredible. So Hulk tries to invert. Cyborg still on top, still applying pressure. You see that Cyborg is always driving forward. He's never walking backwards. The only thing that he was doing, to me, is a technical mistake from Cyborg, but actually he already fixed that in his game. Is too long on his knees. He should be on his toes, like now, always on his toes. But he was putting his knees on the floor, and when you're on your knees, you lose a lot of the pressure. But still, Hulk is doing a good job controlling Cyborg's outer hand. Yeah, all Hulk can do is push him back and frame, but Cyborg goes back to the hips and to control the hips and to ride the legs. That's what he does best. Always applying pressure, always walking forward. So to the point where Hulk doesn't even want to close guard anymore. You see? And then he drives inside again. 2 minutes and a half, 2 minutes 45 to go. I missed this event, man. I'll tell you what, Kasai was such a cool event. Yeah. Shout out to Rich Byrne, my friend Rich Byrne, the owner and founder of Kasai Grappling, and a good friend and a person that I really like to be around. And whenever he's in town, he's in Miami, he comes to Fight Sports to roll. So he trains gi and no gi. He does privates. He's competing. Guy's super active, and while being a huge businessman and a man that does a lot in his regular life.
And stopping Kasai was just a money decision, like doesn't make any money. It's so
I
hard,
honestly,
right?
I honestly don't know. I don't even think that's the issue. I remember that Rich at a point he had a very tough health situation.
Oh,
He had some sort of cancer, I think, on his nose, something like that, and that made him stay away from everything. And that's when they paused.
I think Hollis Gracie was the president or CEO. Or
Yeah, Hollis Gracie used to work with Rich for Kasai, and was the head of the event. Nowadays, we have Mateus Lutes, which is black belt from Marcelo Garcia. They're from New York. And Mateus Lutes is working with Rich Byrne for the Kasai team in AIGA. So he's the one that puts the team together. He's the team manager. And it's a really cool guy. I like him a lot. We had a great time in Sao Paulo there last time.
They keep the brand alive too, right?
Yeah, they keep the brand alive for sure. So there you go. Hulk is inverting, trying to play guard with Cyborg, which is not an easy task. Cyborg's putting a lot of pressure there. 30 seconds to go. And Hulk was trying to sweep Cyborg in Cyborg's position in tornado guard. So he was able to avoid the passing and the points by turning turtle. And Cyborg's now controlling the back, trying to put the hooks in. He put the hooks in. He's going to get the points, trying to submit. Oh, my God, that crossface, though.
Such a legend.
And he wins that match, goes to the finals. Paulinho Zambuja, a good friend, Alain Murad, all our friends, myself there. and we had a great time at this event, man. It was such a
Nice.
great time.
My broadcast colleague Sean is going to go grab a word with Cyborg.
I remember I'm a blue belt, and I remember going to fight sports, and he got me up to roll with him, and I was like, of course, I'm gonna roll with him, right? And I remember like it's today. If I close my eyes and think, I can still feel his forehead on my forehead. We
Oh
were
my
like
God.
head to head, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is
What am I
Cyborg.
doing here?
It was such
can
a crazy
imagine.
moment. It was fucking awesome.
That's
He
cool. Man.
was awesome. All right. Guys, subscribe to the channel. If there's a fight, a specific fight you guys want to see here, Mr. Victor Doria doing his commenting, putting his opinions out, let us know. Subscribe to the channel. And that's it. Bye, Shroombar.